each and every Friday to get you P.A.I.D. Now, you're not going to hear this anywhere else because ignorance is big business. Okay? They get paid by keeping you ignorant. But let me tell you something. Yours truly has a moral, fiduciary, and spiritual obligation to bring you information that will get you P.A.I.D. consistently. So what say you? We go ahead and do that right now. Now, family members, there's an old joke about helicopters. They don't do so much flying as beating the air into submission. That's an old pilot joke. However, helicopters are more than just improbable flying contraptions. They're productivity-enhancing tools, vital for a wide range of industries. And you probably don't realize this, but there's a largely ignored aviation position. Okay? That's a very intriguing play right now that will get you P.A.I.D. Now, certainly you're going to get P.A.I.D. from this particular position when the price of oil rises. But what I want you to do is just take an inverse position on this same stock when the price of oil has stagnated or falls. And you're going to use a particular report that comes out every Friday. And I'm going to show you where you can go get that report to get P.A.I.D. from this position. Essentially, you won't care what the price of oil is doing. But let's go ahead and analyze this position from the vantage point of how it can get you P.A.I.D. when the price of oil goes up and demand goes up. And you just inverse everything I'm saying and do the opposite when the price of oil has stagnated and goes down and demand goes down. Now write this down. Bristol Group, symbol BRS, Bristol, spelled B-R-I-S-T-O-W, Bristol Group. This company is the largest publicly traded offshore transportation company in the world. I repeat, BRS is the largest publicly traded offshore transportation company in the world. Now, it's based in Houston, Texas. And BRS currently operates 556 helicopters, the planet's biggest commercial offshore rotorcraft fleet. The company's fleet also includes 40 fixed-wing aircraft. Now, as the dominant aviator operator of its type, BRS is set to thrive from the resurgence in deep water drilling. With oil prices now hovering at $54 a barrel or thereabouts, money is pouring back into the stocks of exploration and production giants, drilling companies, and master limited partnerships, talking about those MLPs. About $50 per barrel is considered the threshold for energy companies to break even. Write that down and don't you forget it. About $50 a barrel for most oil companies is considered the threshold for energy companies to break even. Now, a recent analyst report that I read earlier this week stated that, quote, oil prices seem to have found some stability in the low to mid-50s as investors continue to watch the dynamic between the cuts made by OPEC members and the increase in production by U.S. shale producers. At present, the cuts exceed the production increase. Now, if it becomes clear that global investors are coming down, expect global inventories. If it becomes clear that global inventories are coming down, expect oil prices to push on up to the $60 a barrel level, end quote. And that was in a recent analyst report that came out this week. Now, BRS is an aviation stock that rises and falls in tandem with energy, making it an unconventional, more diversified way, a clever way, an intelligent way to profit from rising oil prices. So let's we, the Atwwi, Well-Stu family, and listeners alike, let's take a look at this situation, shall we? Now, if you're looking for an under-the-radar money-making opportunity, consider BRS. Further out to sea and faster back to shore. That's increasingly the demand of energy companies on BRS. Okay? Now, on a frequent intraday basis. BRS flies workers and equipment to and from rigs that are hundreds of miles out to sea. About 90% of the company's revenue stems from offshore oil and gas transportation. The remaining revenue is generated by companies' search and rescue, emergency medical services, helicopter maintenance facilities, pilot training academies, and other operations. Now, offshore transport is a highly dangerous job performed in challenging environmental conditions. But BRS is one of the few companies with the expertise and the safety track record to garner loyal clients such as ExxonMobil, Chevron, ConocoPhillips, and BP. And after enduring a long slump while energy prices were low, BRS stock is now poised for outside capital appreciation. Now, advances in drilling technology are allowing companies to operate rigs in water that's deeper than previously feasible. And BRS is reaping in more of the profits from this deep water activity than any other helicopter operator on the planet. Now, shallower oil prospects are always drilled first. For that reason, the prolific oil discoveries of the future, like beneath water deeper than 600 feet, the level typically considered the deep water mark, okay? This is an area of profitable nirvana for BRS. Family members and listeners alike, there have been new discoveries in the Gulf of Mexico, Brazil, West Africa, okay, etc. And all have broken into existing deep water records, pushing rigs into waters that are 3,000 feet deeper or more. This type of, quote, ultra deep water, end quote, drilling is a bonanza for BRS, family. BRS presence is vast, with operations in virtually every region of the planet. The company is in expansion mode amongst its offshore energy clients in Argentina. Okay, they have offshore energy clients in Brazil, Colombia, Mexico, and Venezuela. The company views Brazil as the North Sea of South America and maintains considerable operations in the country. Now, after a difficult 2 years, BRS is positioned to come back roaring. During the lean years, when oil prices were at historic lows, the company cut costs, streamlined operations, mothballed redundant aircraft, and diversified into non-energy functions such as SAR and EMS. It was a far-sighted strategic pivot move. Now, as oil prices are rising again, beaten down BRS should enjoy a rebound of exponential proportions. Now, of course, there's no sugarcoating it. We tell you like it is here in the Wealth Institute. BRS stock has suffered along with the rest of the energy patch, with shares declining 0.57% over the past 12 months compared to a gain of about 19% for the S&P 500. However, the company has enjoyed robust earnings estimate revisions over the past month, including the analyst report that are coming out that are extremely bullish on the company's prospects. Analysts expect BRS to rack up year-over-year earnings growth next year of 11.10% with a market cap of only $556.4 million. And with that small market cap, BRS is small enough to offer market-beating capital appreciation, but large enough to withstand the cyclical shocks of the energy sector that have driven many of its smaller competitors into bankruptcy. Now, with BRS shares now trading in the $15 range, the average analyst one-year price target for the stock is $19+ for a gain of roughly 28%, family members. Now, if you're looking for a play on energy's resurrection that isn't a traditional oil and gas stock play, a play that's intelligent, that is clever, that will get you P.A.I.D. consistently, consider this company, BRS. Family members, This is a situation that will get us P.A.I.D. consistently. Now what I want you to do is, for those of you that have internet-enabled devices at your disposal, I want you to go to www.econoday.com. That's www.econoday.com. Okay? Now, once you get to www.econoday.com, the next thing I want you to do is click on the first set of reports, because you have U.S. and you have global. I want you to click on U.S. Okay? Now, you're on the calendar that shows all of the major economic reports that are released this week. And as you see, you can go through any week of the month, okay, and any month of the year. Now, I want to bring your attention to Friday, March the 10th. What is the second entry there? It says Baker Hughes rig count. Now, let's click on the Baker Hughes rig count. Put your cursor there. Click on it. Love interactive radio so I can show you things real time, how to get paid. Now, under definition, what does it say? The Baker Hughes North American rig count tracks weekly changes in the number of what? Active operating oil and gas rigs. Now, who did I just say services the transportation for oil rigs? There you go. Now you're with me. There you go. BRS. Family members, it's very simple what I'm about to tell you to do. Listen to me carefully. Okay? Now, every week, you need to check this Friday report that comes out. If the rig count is up, BRS will be up. And you will get P.A.I.D. If the rig count is down, you still get P.A.I.D. by taking a put option. You get P.A.I.D. by taking a put option on BRS. Do your drill down, family members. Now, quite natural. All this is subsequent to doing your drill downs. But there is a direct correlation between the demand and price of oil and the movement of BRS as it relates to the bellwether indicator, the Baker Hughes rig report. You see it right there on your screens. Doesn't get any easier than this, family. And when you click on it, the Baker Hughes rig count report, it even tells you, okay, the amount cumulative to the United States, Gulf of Mexico, and Canada. And it tells you the week. Okay? Right there on your screen. That relates to this particular report. Now, I want you to click on your screens. Go back to the calendar page for Econoday. And I want you to go out to March the 17th. So take your cursor and you see the numbers, go out to the 17th. Click on the 17th. Look to Friday. Isn't that next Friday? What do you see down there at 1 o'clock? The Baker Hughes rig count. Tell you what, let's then go ahead and take that thing out to the 24th. Move your cursor to the 24th. Click on it. Look at Friday, 1 p.m. What comes out? Baker Hughes rig count report. No excuses, family. Get P.A.I.D. off the demand price association in conjunction with BRS and the Baker Hughes rig count, which comes out each and every Friday. Oil prices up, BRS up. Rig count per Baker Hughes up. Oil price down, BRS down. Baker Hughes rig count on Fridays will be down. Oil prices up, BRS up, Friday Baker Hughes rig count up, call option, get P.A.I.D. Oil prices down, BRS down, Baker Hughes report down, put option, get P.A.I.D. You're inside the classroom without walls, where we're bringing you information that will allow you to not only obtain, but also maintain your economic liberation.
Information submitted during the Ask the Wiz Wealth Institute's Classroom Without Walls radio broadcast is to be utilized for information and educational purposes only. Contact your personal financial and or investment advisor for trading and investing advice. Thank you for allowing us to be your community servants.